Hello students, welcome back in your English class. Today our topic is some conjunctions and their uses. In my last video, I have explained conjunction with definition and example. So today I will explain uses of some specific conjunctions so that when you will use conjunctions, you will find it easy and your usage will be proper. So let's start. In last video, I have told that a conjunction is used for joining one word to another word, one word to a group of words, or you can say phrase or clause, one sentence to another sentence. Okay. So today we will learn joining sentences with the help of conjunctions. So our first conjunction is and. We use it most of the times. So when do we use and? We use and to add one statement to another. When there are similar statements or similar ideas, we use and to join the sentences. For example, the train stops at Mathura. Second sentence. The train stops at Agra. So, after joining by and, the sentence will read the train stops at Mathura and Agra. We have also contracted the sentences, right? If we write like this, the train stops at Mathura and the train stops at Agra, it is a lengthy way of writing. So we can make it short also by joining with the help of conjunction. So the sentence will become the train stops at Mathura and Agra. Next is but. We use but to join two statements when there is contrast between them. When there are some adversities in the sentence, at that time we use but. Or we can say that when there are opposite ideas, at that time we use but. For example, he is intelligent, he is careless. We all know that intelligent is a good characteristics, but careless is not. If someone is intelligent, he is supposed to be careful, not careless. So here we got that intelligent and careless, these are totally opposite. So we have to use here but to join these sentences. So the sentence will be he is intelligent but careless. Next, or. We use or to express choice. When we have two alternatives or two choice, in that case we use or, like tea or coffee. Okay. So here example is given. Carry the jug carefully, you will spill the water. Okay. And when we join this with the help of or, the sentence will be carry the jug carefully or you will spill the water. Two choices are there. You have to do any one. For choices, we use or. Next is either or, neither nor. They are used to suggest choice or alternatives, same like or. Okay. So, mostly we use when there are two options. So, example, you should leave the room, you should sit quietly. Again, here two choices are given. So, two alternatives are given. You have to choose anyone. So, here we will join these sentences with the help of either nor, as either or, as it is positive sentence. So, you can write like this: you should either leave the room or sit quietly. But if the sentence is negative, in that case we can use neither nor, and there also will be choices or alternatives. For example, it is not useful, it is not ornamental. So the sentence will be, it is neither useful nor ornamental. Okay. Now students, I want to tell you one thing, that either or means one of the two. Okay. So if there are more choices, like two, more than two persons, or more than two things, or more than two situations are there, in that case we use one of. Okay, just like this, neither nor means none of the two. So again, if more than two persons or more than two things are there, then we use none of. We don't use either or neither nor. Okay, for example, none of his four sons looked after him. See here, sons, four sons, not two, more than two. That's why here we have used none of. Again, one of the students of your class has done this mischief. Again, in the class so many students are there, so we have used a one of the. If you write either of the students of your class has done this mischief, then it will be wrong. Okay, so just I have explained which is the correct way of writing either or and neither nor. Next, but, although and though. Already we have discussed but, and now we will discuss although and though with but. So but, although and though can be used to express a contrast. Okay, opposite ideas. For example, their house is small, it is comfortable. See, again here some contrasting idea is there. Their house is small. That means we have an idea that if their house is small, that means it is not comfortable. Right? But here, what we are getting, that it is comfortable. So, here we have to use but. Okay? And the sentence will read like this. Their house is small but comfortable. Again, if we use although or though, in that case the sentence will read, although or though their house is small, it is comfortable. Okay. Now, because, as, since. We use because, as, since to join two sentences if one of them says something and the other give reason for it. That means one sentence will be statement and the other sentence will be the reason. Okay, let's see the example. Raihan is very sad. He has lost his books. Here, Raihan is very sad is a statement, and what is the reason of his sadness? The reason is that he has lost his books. Okay, so here we can use because, as, or since. So first we are using as. As Raihan has lost his books, he is very sad. Hopefully you have observed that we have written the reason first and then we have written the statement when we have joined with as. Okay. Now use of because. Raihan is very sad because he has lost his books. Number 3. Raihan is, joining with since. Raihan is very sad since he has lost his books. Okay. Next, if or unless. If and unless. They are used, or they are used in the condition for the other part of the sentence to be true or suggest condition. In this situation only we use if and unless. For example, two sentences are given. You have to join with the help of if or unless. So sentences are, you will be granted leave. You must apply in time. Okay, so if we join it with if, the sentence will read, you will be granted leave if you apply in time. So here one condition is given. Okay, and another part of the sentence to be true. Here these conditions are fulfilled. Again, using unless, you will not be granted leave unless you apply in time. Okay. Now we also use than as conjunction. And when do we use than as conjunction? When it follows adjectives and adverbs in the comparative degree. For example, wisdom is better than rubies. Okay. Students, there are more conjunctions, so many conjunctions are there, and you will learn about them also. So now we will see some sentences which are joined with the help of conjunctions. So first, the days are very hot, the nights are pleasant. Now you have to see the sentences. Are they have similar ideas or opposite ideas? Okay, first of all you have to think this. So we are getting that they are opposite ideas. Now you have to think that when there are opposite ideas, then which conjunctions can we use? We can use but, although, or though. Okay, so here we have used but. The days are very hot, but the nights are pleasant. Okay, now number 2, I want some bread to eat, I want some milk to drink. Now I hope you understood that they are similar ideas, similar type of statements. So here we can use and. So we have used and the sentence will read like this: I want some bread to eat and some milk to drink. Next, number 3, water the plants regularly, they will die. Now, think what are these sentences suggesting? They are suggesting alternatives or choices. So, water the plants regularly or they will die. Okay. Next, Gandhiji never told a lie. Everybody trusted him. Now, here one sentence is a statement and another one is a reason. Everybody trusted him. This is a statement, and why? What is the reason? Because Gandhiji never told a lie. Now, in this type of, we can join these type of sentences with the help of because, as, since, right? So here we have used as Gandhiji never told a lie, everybody trusted him. You can also use because. You can write like this: everybody trusted Gandhiji because he never told a lie. Okay. Now students, there are some questions, there are some sentences, pair of sentences. You have to join these sentences by using suitable conjunction. Okay, if you will do this, you will have a good practice and you will be able to write correctly. So I'm reading it out for you. So number 1, Ahana was down with flu. She could not attend the classes. Number 2, Shoham had no ticket, still he was able to get in. Number 3, John didn't work hard, so he failed in the examination. Number 4, Sohag left home early, still he arrived late. Number 5, the crops dried up, it did not rain at all. So students, what you have to do? You have to copy these questions in your copy and then you have to join each pair of sentences by using conjunction. Okay? So thank you students. Now practice these conjunctions and uses of conjunctions. I hope this video is useful for you. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Have a nice day.